Alright, so I got an update in regards of my upcoming album of Fallen Empire, which I announced by the end of 2025. I've decided to temporarily delay the album, and my main reason is because of the creative process of the album, mostly with the beats. Now, I'm not gonna cancel the album, but throughout the making of the beats, the Fallen Empire, I've noticed that I'm still elevating my game, my overall game as far as productions, making beats, but also writing, and you name it. And I know I've learned a lot of things that I've decided there are a couple of things that I need to do different in comparison to what I was doing. But however, instead of a Fallen Empire, which I'm temporarily gonna delay, I've been working on a different album, which will be my second solo album after Line 51, which I released last year, 2025, on May the 17th. You can check that out on my channel. But my second album that I'm working on right now is called Back to the Roots album. And this album is an album that I fully will produce all by myself, all the instrumentals. Also, in fact, I won't be using any samples, so every single instrumental on the next album will be composed by myself. And the last time that I did something similar was my first ever project, the Pacific EP. I don't really count that one because I was completely new into making music. A year later, I also did a collaboration album with Stizzle named The New Era, and I was also the main producer with all the beats. On The New Era, I used a lot of samples in combination with my own composition. So, and on Line 51, I had majority of all the beats were made by different producers. And I only made one beat because I wanted to put more focus on writing songs. But Back to the Roots, I'm very excited because I'm gonna be composing from the drums to all the instruments, everything. I'm gonna do it by myself. And also obviously, the lyrics, rapping, and you name it. So I started to work on this album this year, and I am currently very busy in making all the beats, and after the beats also the songs and all the concepts. So I'm Back to the Roots will be the second album. I don't have a specific date when I'm gonna release it. Hopefully it will be somewhere this year. I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative and careful now with announcing projects and things at a specific date, because sometimes things can delay or And after the Back to the Roots album, I'm gonna take a small break. So ideally I will release it this year, 2026, and then afterwards I take a small break of 1 or 2 years. And in this small break, I will really take the time to fully focus on learning how to properly mix, master, even elevating my rapping skills, grammar, vocabulary, and playing the piano, which I already do, but just to really take it to a even much higher level than I already do right now. And after that break, I'm gonna continue with the Fallen Empire album, which could be coming out somewhere 2027, 28, I don't know. Maybe it will be much earlier. Music is all about being creative, so sometimes the momentum is there and things get done very fast, and so I'm not gonna put any time frame or label to it. It's just that, and also with the Fallen Empire, that will be probably an album as I have planned from the beginning, a combination of my own instrumentals as well as instrumentals from other producers. So I'm also very excited about that. And certain things I will, because I already got a concept and I already made pretty much all the beats, but I know for sure that there will be beats that I will scrap and some beats that I will keep. And then by the time, as I'm learning and I'm improving, I know for a fact I can already tell that in the future I will be making some new beats as well, because by then I have I have newer ideas and stuff like that. and I will probably also search for some producers, because it's probably gonna be a mix of different producers as far as instrumentals. So yeah, that's a small update. Well, actually a big update in regards of my upcoming album. It's all about back to the roots, and as you can see on the covers, just like A Fallen Empire, just like Live 81 and all the other albums from the past, this cover is also made by myself. And but I will let you know when everything is finished, when I got the singles and the track list and you name it. By the time you will hear more from me.